If you were looking for a review video on the Canon Maxify GX7021, then stay tuned because today that's what we're going to be doing. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Canon Maxify GX7021. This is a higher end Canon tank printer, and I'm really excited to get inside this box, see what it comes with, and just look at the functionality. In one of my recent videos, Canon ranked very highly among most of the tank printers. It was compared to HP and Epson in particular. So really excited to look at these specs, see how fast it prints, see the quality of the printing. Speaking of quality, there are going to be 3 separate videos for this printer. One of the videos is going to be how to install the ink. The other one is going to be the print quality, where I print off some photos. And lastly, I'm going to be doing a repair video showing you how to fix this printer if it's not able to print a certain color or starts to print off blank pages. And so you're going to find those videos down in the description box as links, but they will be titled. So this video is really just one part of a few other parts of the review that I'm going to be doing on this printer. The reason why I separate them is because I really like to focus in on certain aspects of the printer in this video, and so those other videos kind of allow you to have a specific place for you to go view that other content. Now, speaking of links in the description below, the sponsor of today's video is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. Essentially, if your current printer is not able to print a certain color, you're printing blank pages, or you have an overall and general print quality issue, this product most likely will be your solution. Essentially, what this product does is it cleans out the print head, and so what that allows to happen is allows fresh new ink to flow into the system so that you have the absolute best quality as if you had purchased that printer brand new. There's a whole host of videos on my channel. If you go to my channel page, you click my channel icon. Under videos, there's going to be a search bar off to the right if you're using a PC. You can search up your specific printer model, and I will most likely have a video showing you how to use this product on your specific printer model. Now, there's also going to be a link down in the description below, so you can pause this video, go down to the description, click the link, get yours, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. Alright, so I really like to simplify things for the user, and so there's going to be chapters for this video, different sections, different things I'm going to be talking about. That's for your convenience, but I do highly recommend you watch the entire video if you're really trying to get a good picture of what this printer has to offer. Another thing is, along with all those other links that I talked about, the video links and the sponsorship link, I'm also going to be including a link for this printer. If you were looking to buy it, you can get it on Amazon through the link down in the description below once again. And so that description box is going to be a resource for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Everything printer related is what you're going to find on this channel. If this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Alright, so without any further ado, why don't we get right into this box? Alright, so when we open up this box, what we end up getting is, of course, the printer itself. You're going to get a power cable, and then you're going to get a Ethernet cable as well. Along with that, you're going to get a whole host of manuals, paper copies of things. And then you're going to get some bottled ink. You're going to get 1 black bottled ink and then 1 set of color bottled ink. So one of my favorite things about this printer, of course, is that it is a tank printer. So this is everything you get in the box. This is what you can expect to receive. Some companies may sell this printer with an additional 2 black ink bottles, but you'll just have to make sure that that's what's being advertised. And so now I'm going to be plugging in the printer with the power cable. It's right on the back. One of the great features on this printer is the touchscreen, but they also did not get rid of the physical buttons all around the screen, which I really do appreciate that. I do like that, and I do like the touchscreen very much. I think that all the printers that are made nowadays should have a touchscreen. So now we're going through some of the basics of setting up the printer. You're going to answer some questions, time, date, and some other things, etc. Make sure that you remove this orange plastic piece. It has to be removed before you proceed forward into installing the ink bottles. And that's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be installing the ink bottles. What do you get with the yield of each totally full ink tank? With black, you're going to get about 6,000 single pages. And with color, you should expect to receive about 14,000 color pages. This is going to be the low-cost way to print. You're going to save about 80% on the cost of ink compared to using an ink cartridge with a non-tank printer. Now, I really like that the ink tanks, you're able to see how much ink you have at the time that you're about to print. So that's really, really helpful. That's going to help you really a lot in the future with printing, deciding if you need to buy new ink. Speaking of new ink, if you already have this printer or you're just wanting to buy an extra set of ink bottles, there's going to be a link down in the description below for a new set of ink. This is pigment-based ink. Now, this printer has 3 different paper trays. This one on the back, and then it has 2 larger paper trays on the front. This is paper tray number 1, and the one under it is paper tray number 2. Paper tray number 1 can hold 250 sheets of plain paper. Cassette number 2 can hold another 250 sheets of plain paper, legal or letter, with each one of them. The rear tray that we looked at previously can hold 100 sheets of plain paper or 20 sheets of 4x6 photo paper. Your auto document feeder on the top, which is mainly for scanning, is going to be able to hold 50 sheets of plain paper. Now let's get this really important question out of the way. What is the thickness of paper, or the GSM, the max GSM that this printer can handle? It is up to 250 GSM. The printing features on this printer are photo printing, wireless printing, mobile device printing, business card printing, greeting card printing, label printing, square media printing support, double-sided matte paper support, and print from USB flash drive. Now, you do also have the capability to fax with this printer. You also have a 3-year or 80,000 page warranty. So I did opt in to do the alignment page, and that's what you saw in the previous screen. But now we're going to be fully set up. We've installed the ink. Again, if you want a more in-depth video on installing the ink, you're going to have to check out the link down in the description below for that video. But here we're taking a look now at the main screen. This is primarily what you're going to be using to print, to fax, to copy, to do a whole host of things, maintenance that you're able to do. I was really happy to see this USB input, and this is going to allow you to print directly from a USB drive. That could be very helpful. And so there you have the connection. It'll show on screen, USB is connected, and then you can decide what you do from there. Now, aside from the USB flash drive, the other inputs you have are on the back. We'll talk about those later on in the video. But to install Wi-Fi, what you're going to do is you're going to come to the Wi-Fi button, click the Wi-Fi button. You're going to click Wi-Fi. Once you've clicked the Wi-Fi button, then you're going to click Wi-Fi setup. This is the easiest way to do it. Manual connect. If you have a router in the home, this is going to be the absolute easiest way to do this. It's going to search for the wireless router. It's going to find your specific wireless network. You're going to select it, and you're going to input your password. Once you've put in the correct password, you then will opt in to connecting to the wireless router. It will eventually connect to the wireless router, and you will be connected to Wi-Fi. Once you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're going to have a whole host of things that you're able to do. Wireless printing, you're going to be connected directly to the wireless network in your home. I also need to mention the Canon app. Through the Canon app and using Wi-Fi, you can have a lot of different capabilities. Basically, you can control the entire printer from your app. Now, some of the information that I left out that I'll mention here really quick before I give my final thoughts is you are able to print a maximum length of 47 inches. That's the longest I've seen on a printer that I've reviewed here on this channel. This printer has the fastest printing speed I've seen on any printer that I've reviewed on this channel as well. The printing speed is 24 pages per minute black and 15.5 pages per minute color. That's extremely fast, and I saw it with the print quality test that I did, printing out some of the photos. You'll have to check that video out, but it was very, very fast printing. Final thoughts. This printer is probably going to be my #1 recommended printer for the year. Usually it's Epson, but I think I'm going to have to switch over to Canon. Really quick, this is the access to the maintenance box. You have access to a maintenance box that you need to swap out whenever it gets full. You'll get a message on your screen whenever it's time to do that. I highly recommend, if you can spend the extra money, get this printer. This printer beats out the Epson EcoTank 8550. If you don't know about that printer, you'll have to look it up. I absolutely recommend it. It has all the features I could ever want on a printer. It has the best functionality, performance, usability. Highly recommend it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Also, link for this printer down in the description below. That's really all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.